morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, and today we've got the Mew Ultra Premium Collection. It is the 6th of October as I record this. This is the day when the Mew Ultra Premium Collection is officially released. Had to be done now, didn't it? Although, this isn't the one I ordered off the Pokémon Center. I was waiting for my one I ordered from the Pokémon Center to be delivered. And while I was waiting for that one to be delivered, the postman came, except it wasn't the postman, it was a courier with a Mew Ultra Premium Collection. So, I think this is from Pokemon. I think this is a present from the Pokemon Company. Shout out to them for being nice, sending me one of these on release day. And I'm very honest with you guys, right? When I make these videos, I tell you this all the time. When I make these videos, I'm very honest with you guys. If there is a product I am really excited about, like this, I tell you. If there are products I'm not very excited about, like the mini tins, I tell you. I tell you guys all the time the products I really like the look of and the ones that I don't. And I know not everyone always believes me, and that's fine, but I'm telling you the truth here. These are the ones I'm genuinely excited about. The Mew Ultra Premium Collection. Oh, you had better believe I'm excited about this one, ladies and gentlemen. I have been waiting for this one. So let's try not to wreck it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, lovely. Right. What do we got? It's so big, it's legit hard to keep it on my mat here. We open it up. What do we get? Well, that was really anticlimactic. The promos are here. Let's take the wallet of promos out, shall we? Oh, these are so cool, ladies and gentlemen. So, what have we got in terms of promos? We have got the illustration rare of Mewtwo in the set in Japan, taken out of the set over here to be used as a promo. We've got the special illustration rare Mew again in the set over in Japan, taken out to be used as a promo here. Some people seem weirdly against this decision. Oh my goodness, look at, it's like a little sun down here that you can see sparkling. Oh, that is lovely. Some people seem weirdly against this, and they're like, oh, I wanted it to be in packs so I could pull it and it would be rarer. And I'm like, nah, mate. Anything that gets it into more people's hands is good by me. Right, okay. Now, the way they've done it, these two, there's handy little bits they pull out. This one there isn't, and it's kind of gone up and gotten stuck. Am I actually going to keep this? Oh, no. Come on. It's literally stuck. I might have to rip this open to get it out, you know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't really... No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it! I don't really want to, but I also don't want to wreck my Metal Mew cards, so there we go. Oh, my God. I love these metal cards. Of course, we saw them in the Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection. We saw them in the Arceus Ultra Premium Collection. And now we've seen this one here. There's only like 7 of them. Oh, it's beautiful. Right, I got some sleeves. I found some sleeves the other day. I've got so many TCG things lying around from the years. And every so often I'll just find like an empty box. Like a little deck boxy thing. And it would be full of sleeves. And that'll be awesome. Yeah, that's right. I'm sleeving up my metal card. Love that metal card. Right. So, that was your intro. Now we got all the rest. So we got a whole bunch of accessories here. You can see the deck box. You can see the Mew coin, which is actually extremely cool. We got counters and dice. No flipping die. What is a flipping? Oh, of course there's no flipping die. There's a coin. Ha. Oh, a very sparkly coin at that. Can we get these out easily? I don't want to make too much mess while I'm doing the opening. Hey, there we go. We totally can. So, there is... Oh, look how sparkly that is. That is a lovely coin. I don't use coins at tournaments. I use dice, but if I did, that would probably be my coin of choice. And then you've got your deck box just featuring the silhouette of the Pokemon. Bit of a thin deck box. It will fit a deck in, and it's a proper plastic deck box. But this isn't one of those we're going to fit your deck and then a divider and then a whole bunch of spare cards behind. Which, incidentally, you shouldn't be doing in tournaments. Because I've been told off for that in the past, where you have your deck box with your deck and then a divider and then a bunch of cards you were thinking about putting in a deck but didn't, because they can get confused with the cards and then you get in trouble because you're naughty. I have lost count of the amount of times in the past few weeks I've been talking about this product and use the phrase stitched edge playmat. Now, if I unravel this, it's going to be super awkward to get it back in the box. And I don't care. Look at it, ladies and gentlemen. This can be my playmat for the rest of the opening. Look at it. I love this. I mean, the stitched edge. The reason I use this playmat for my openings is because it's got stitched edge. And it means it's going to last a lot longer. And it's going to, you know, the more you use it, it's going to be fine. Here we got the Mew from the front of the pack, and then we got all the silhouettes. Who wants to spend the next 10 minutes of the video waiting for me to find a Porygon that may or may not actually be in there? Because Porygon is, of course, the best of the Gen 1 Pokemon. The answer is probably nobody. I might get my kids on it later. Show them, well, they know Porygon. And just get them to go find one. I can't see it quickly. If you can, hit me up in the comment section, would you? Tell me where Porygon is. I can usually find him. Right, anyway. So, that's the accessories, that's the playmat, that's the promos, and now we get to the packs. So many packs, ladies and gentlemen. So many packs. Right. Let's go, shall we? I've seen some people reporting that their pulls in the Ultra Premium Collection were not great. I've seen other people, like somebody got 2 special illustration rare Erica's Invitation and a whole bunch of other stuff. Or maybe they were just making it up. I don't know. Let's see what we can get here, shall we? There's your lovely Bellsprout. There's your Horsey. There's your Dragonair. There's your Seadra. A Kabuto. Revolo Bulbasaur. Revolo Leftovers. Hello! That is a card I needed, ladies and gentlemen. That is a card I needed. And the reason is, I have a daughter called Daisy. This is the first time Daisy's had a card. I have full art Archie's Ace in the Hole. Archie is my son's name. So I needed a full art Daisy's Help to go with my full art Archie's Ace in the Hole. Oh, if anybody's wondering, by the way, firstly, my chair is broken. It's going to keep slipping down. Secondly, yes, I am wearing the Van Gogh t-shirt from the Van Gogh exhibition. But yeah, give it like 10 seconds and my chair's going to be back down low again. I will be adjusting it for the rest of the video. And if anybody thinks that's annoying for you, guarantee you it's more annoying for me. But full art Daisy's Help. And to be fair, Daisy is a very helpful little girl. She is lovely and she helps a lot. So yeah, go Daisy. Needed that card. That was going to be a card. I don't always pick cards up as... I try and be quite selective in the cards I pick up as singles. But full art Daisy's Help, that was an absolute no-brainer. That one had to be in the collection. What do we got? Oh, Ditto. So we got ourselves a Holo Ditto. Oh my goodness, I'm running out of space here. Trying to keep this all nice and neat. But it's, you know, it's hard, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard. Oh, I do love this playmat. And it's nice and bright. The one I was using before is not that bright. Should this be my new opening playmat? Does feel weird doing other games on what is a very, like, over-the-top, in-your-face Pokemon playmat. But it is a very cool playmat. Let's have a look, shall we? Right. I'm going to try and flick for these quite quick because we got a lot of packs to open. I've shown you the other cool stuff in the Ultra Premium Collection. Now it's just down to the pack. Zubat, Omanyte, and a Dragonite. Now in my 151 openings before, there were, for my liking at least, a few too many packs that were just holo and a couple of Rev Holo. Hopefully here we can get a few. I mean, to be fair, Full Art Daisy's Help in pack 1 was great. And also, Pokemon know I've got a daughter called Daisy. And I'm 95% sure this was sent by Pokemon. Did they know? Did they do that deliberately? Did Pokemon deliberately send me a box with Full Art Daisy's care in? Hey! And Reverse Holo Daisy's Help. Is this deliberate? And there's a Mr. Mime. A Pokemon deliberately giving me like a Daisy box because I've got a kid called Daisy? No. That's ridiculous. Do you have... And I've seen people, you know, when I pulled the Charizard from my box of City in Flames, I get people going, oh, Pokemon sent him the good box. Do you have any idea how difficult that would be to do? Pokemon, and bearing in mind, this stuff is printed months in advance. Pokemon would have to know they were sending me the stuff. They would have to get somebody to basically go to the factory and sit there and watch as they made up packs specifically for me to send out to me. Like, that's absurd, ladies and gentlemen. That is, and I have this, you know, every time I pull well from a box sent to me by Pokemon, I always get these accusations of, oh, Pokemon picked you the good box. Do you think Pokemon, like, in the factory, do you think they have a pile of good boxes and bad boxes? And then they send the good boxes to Influence. That's ridiculous. But I do get people who seem to genuinely think that's happened. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, the amount of effort that would take on Pokemon's part, definitely not worth it. Now, we had a good start with the Daisy's help, but it's been 6 packs now since that happened. And we've just been pulling random holos and rev holos. 5 packs since. Yeah. So we're 6 packs in, and the first pack was great, but since then they've been very, well, I think pedestrian is probably a good word. It's a very British word to use. Also, because I don't think you guys, well, in the US at least, I don't think you use the word pedestrian, do you? That's a good, I don't know if you do or not. That's not important to this opening, but it's something I'm now wondering about. Someone in the, oh my god, how? How do I get 2 Rev Holo Daisies help? That's weird. Oh, and a Starmie. Fun fact, in French, Starmie is called Star Ross. So I got a Ross and a Daisy in the same pack, which is lovely. Seriously though, 2 full art Daisy, 1 full art Daisy, and 2 Rev Holo Daisies. And we're not even, well, we're almost halfway through. After this one, we are. Right, come on. We need some more good pulls. As much as I enjoy getting the Reverse Holo Daisies care, they're not exactly considered great pulls by most people. So we've had the 1 full art Daisy's care. Oh, Daisy's help, sorry. And a regular Daisy's help. So let's put that to one side. Then we got leftovers. Oh, there we go. That's something cool. Oh, I forgot we had the Holo Energy. So we got ourselves a Holo Energy with a little swirl at the top there. Always look for the swirls on the energy, they make them cooler. And we got ourselves a Bulbasaur. And if I remember correctly, my Elite Trainer box had an Ivysaur. So I'm building up that line very nicely indeed. Okay. So we've had a very Daisy-centric box so far. No, I'm not putting the regular Daisy out. That's a bit step too far. Do we think I'm going to get another full art Daisy's care? That would be cool, right? We're halfway through, by the way. So we got 1 illustration rare, a full art Daisy's help. I keep calling it Daisy's care because that's what it was translated as in Japanese. So I got used to calling it that way too much. And then, yeah, one energy. 1 energy, 1 illustration rare, 1 full art. There's your Lapras. Cycling Road is a great card. Cycling Road is a great card. There's your Drowsy. And then a Nidoking. Cycling Road, I think that's the one that lets you discard a basic energy from your hand. And it's kind of interesting, because on the one hand, that card is great in Gardevoir, because it's draw power and it lets you discard energy, and Gardevoir wants to discard energy to accelerate with Gardevoir EX. On the other hand, we've got another stadium coming. It was a promo in Japan that we haven't had yet, that lets you discard a psychic energy from your hand to heal, which is clearly better in Gardevoir decks. So that's a little bit weird. Rev Holo Charmander, Rev Holo Beedrill, and a Marowak. Oh, we are getting a lot of packs here, which are just holos and no gallery cards. The reverse holo slot, I tend to call gallery cards. I think it's a Paldean gallery nowadays. It was a trainer gallery for a while. That's where you get your illustration rares, special illustration rares, and gold cards also turn up in there as well. And then your EXs and your full arts, etc. turn up in your rare slot. Rev Holo Poliwhirl, Rev Holo Kadabra, and a Holo Gyarados. I'll be honest with you, and look, the great thing about this box is you start off with a special illustration rare Mew, the illustration rare Mewtwo, the gold Mew, which is honestly a stunning card, and the playmat and everything else. So you're starting off pretty much winning before you've even opened any of the packs. Having said that, we have hit 1 thing from the reverse holo slot and 1 thing from the rare slot. We haven't even got a regular EX yet. There's a Moltres. Literally haven't even pulled a regular EX. We've had 1 full art, 1 illustration rare, and then a bunch of just regular Rev Holos and rares. And I appreciate getting the double Daisy reverse holo with the Daisy full art. But if you didn't have a daughter called Daisy, and I do, but if you didn't have a daughter called Daisy, this might be one of the worst Ultra Premium collections you've ever seen. Most people really don't want to pull the full art Daisy. Safety goggles, Graveler, hey, there we go. Full art Kangaskhan. Nice, very clean looking card. That'll do. I really like this one actually. Single energy, draw 3 cards. And then free energy, flip 4 coins, 100 for each heads. I don't think you should actually build a deck around Kangaskhan. But in decks that have, like, any energy acceleration, the idea of putting Kangaskhan in as an emergency, you know what, it could work, you never know, I really like. I think that's a very cool card. I really like the idea of just putting Kangaskhan in and just going, you know what, if I've got to flip 4 heads to... Oh, Okacheke Slowbro, love that art. And, like, I've got to flip 4 heads in order to win. And I'm probably not going to flip 4 heads. Oh, there's a Holograss energy. They did this, there's a swirl down here. They did this design of energy for the base sets. They were League promo energies. And I've got like a bunch, I think I've got Fighting, Psychic and Fire. I've got enough of each of those. They are still the coolest. But these are very similar, but they're modern energy rather than base set. I like them a lot. Here's the and I'm going to tell you this every time I do a 151 opening. I made this Magnemite in a little clay workshop with the artist. Oh, there's a Magneton. We only made the Magnemite, not the Magneton. With the artist Yukamori, and it was one of the coolest things I've ever done. There's a Chansey. Right, so we've opened a lot of packs. We've got a full-art Pokemon, full-art supporter, and a single illustration rare. That is it. That is all we pulled from all of these packs. So, we have 1 pack remaining. Give me something cool. That'd be nice. Oh, there's that Magnemite again. I'm not going to retell the story. I told it 2 seconds ago, but you know what happened, ladies and gentlemen. You know. There's Dugong, Ruined My Life at a Fates Collide pre-release. There's a Hitmonchan. There's a Seaking. Dome Fossil. Oh, yes. That'll do, pig. Because I told you how in the Elite Trainer box I pulled the Ivysaur. And now we've gone and pulled the Bulbasaur and the Venusaur. We've done the evolution line. And I feel like this is kind of... Because remember, we've got the evolution lines kind of making a story with the Blastoise, Charizard and Venusaur lines. And I've told you over and over again that the story is worst in the Venusaur, although I think the artwork is stunning. And I've told you that playability-wise, Venusaur is by far the worst, and it is. I stand by that. So then when I buy 151, it comes out with, hey, you know what would be cool? If you got the whole evolution line from an Elite Trainer box and this, no arguments, ladies and gentlemen. That's quite cool. So look, the Daisy part of the box is awesome. Outside of that, we did okay. I don't think we did well. I think that's an exaggeration. But bearing in mind, we start off with the promos as well, and it's alright, honestly. I think this box is particularly cool for me because I have a Daisy. Outside of that, yeah, maybe you'd be disappointed. I'm not, frankly. Shout out to Pokemon, assuming they sent it, which I think they did. Shout out to Pokemon for being lovely and sending it, and for sending me a Daisy box. This is awesome. I'm going to go in a minute and pick up Daisy from school. And I'm going to tell her about this, and she's going to be really excited and not really understand what I'm telling her. And it's going to be awesome. For now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know if you've picked up the Ultra Premium Collection, what your pulls are like. I want to know anything you want to tell me. So let me know in the comment section, would you? Go nuts! Be nice! I can point when I'm using a face cam. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter. Oh, you know all of this. Look after yourselves till next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio. Bye! Is it weird that I've not turned the camera off yet?